Qualcomm Stadium in beautiful San Diego, our site for today's game between Indianapolis and San Diego. Now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. And they use motion. A little misdirection. And he's crushed at the 28. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Toss. Brought down behind the line. May want to dump that 6.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Drops back to pass. Throws out to the right. It's picked. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Clark in motion. A dive on the handoff. He didn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package. Indianapolis using an audible. Goes through his read. With the catch. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 9. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Calls the play at the line. Drops back to pass. He throws it. Goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Tosses it out. Hit and dropped behind the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing ball, that's a disaster.
A dive, the ball carrier. He doesn't get back to the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Clark moves in motion. Looking to throw. He throws on the run. He's tackled at the 5. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
And it's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Sproul knocked out of bounds around the 20-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Give to the tailback. He's dropped around the 26-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Rivers looking to throw. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Gives to the back. He lost yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Fakes to the back. Comes down with it. He makes a great open field tackle. They complete the pass for a gain of 10 on the slant. Rivers lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. And they're coming after him. And he catches it. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
On play action, dumps it out left. Goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Nice play fake. Throws it. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They motion to the right. Play fake. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Brought down right around the 22-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Tomlinson takes the handoff, and he will lose yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Pass is complete. He's brought down around the 23-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Kicks it. Got plenty of distance. He's got it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. And boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
The kick is away. Dropped at the 24-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Reset it. Opposite. No. New call. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Loosen.
Manning hands it off straight ahead. He's tackled at the 25. They picked up a yard. That brings up second down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 25. Manning is in the gun. 3 wide receivers.
There we go.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Boot. Bounce. Hey, no. All right, blitz. Correct.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. Leaping catch. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Sally, 19. Pony. Don't give him a yard. Let the hook it. Run. Right, goes right.
Gives it off. The defender gets him to the ground. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
First down, looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And they get him at the 43-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. From the 43-yard line. Indianapolis goes with the ace set here. Indianapolis changing their play. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Broken up. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Manning is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Calls this one at the line. Manning hands it off. He's brought down at the 37. That's a nice 6-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. The Chargers line up with a nickelback. Manning calls an audible.
Ace. Lou. Correct. Come on now. Correct. 96 mirror. Here we go.
A dive gets it on the inside. It appears to be short. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
He gets it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. He fakes it. Gets rid of the ball. Brackett gets his hand on it. Chambers was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Nickel package on defense. They'll give it off here. Tackled right around the 20-yard line. Less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. Only one man back. He drops back. Throws to his right. It's picked off. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
They line up at the 24. The defense is playing the pass on this play. Changing the play. Drops back on first down. He throws left. Catch is made. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 16-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. A dive alone in the backfield. Adjustment at the line now. Manning calls for motion right. They'll give it off here. What a hit! And that was a good effort to get the first.
If you're running back and your big offensive line keeps pounding those things in there like that, keep converting these first downs, it really starts to wear down a defense.
Indianapolis using an audible. And they get him at about the 11. A halfback toss gets them a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Colts changing their play at the line. On the delay. He's tackled at the 10. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up third down. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Manning adjusts the play at the line. To the end zone. Brought down at the 4. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. They get him at the 30. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Rivers lines up under center. He has 3 receivers. He looks to throw on first down. It's picked. To the 20. To the 10. And they will finally get their hands on him after he makes the huge catch and run at the 2-yard line. Indianapolis with a 1st and goal with their eyes on going up by 2 scores. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Looks left, throws. Cromartie picks it off. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
They hand it off. Knocked out of bounds around the 30-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. 2nd down and very short coming up. San Diego comes to the line with 3 wide. We played a quarter. The score is 6-3. Second down and a half-yard. Ball on the 30.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Play. Here we go, D! Here we go.
Sets up the play action. It's completed. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
He gets another carry. And they get him around the 33-yard line. So the back will come away with a 1st down on the play.
4-yard gain for a 1st down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Rivers is under center. He has 2 tight ends. The pocket is collapsing. He's dropped for a loss. Loses a yard on that completion.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
The Chargers come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Friday! Come on, guys!
Tomlinson on the give. What a brutal hit. Almost got a yard.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. Intercepted. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line. And Chris, he's having a career day.
And so is the quarterback. A career stinkaroo.
From the gun. Indianapolis changing their play. It's the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Calls this one at the line. They go with the run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They get about 10 yards there on that play.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Throws on the run. Brings it in. Brought down at the 22. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Adjustment at the line now.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. We need that rock. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Rifles this one out to the left. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff, but I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
Let's go. Let's go. Watch the flank. Watch the flank. Close left. Switch. You go. No, stay there.
Gets the throw off. Jammer bats it down. Wayne was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 2.5 yards from the goal line now. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. Calls this one at the line.
96 man. Dre's line. Reload. Let's get off.
He'll get the call again. Cuts back, and he's dropped. They got little there.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, D. Now.
And they'll run him again. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
And it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Cromartie from the 5. He's hammered at the 30. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They come out in a nickel.
It's cool, baby. Just go ahead and go get it. Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Come on, let's go.
Short pass. And it's caught. He's tackled at the 35. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 45. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Hayden catches it, interception. No one in front of him. Tackle at the 27. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Sees something and changes the play. Manning gives it up the middle. Dropped behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Sally, 19. Left call, left call. Let's go back to the ball.
Scans the field. There for the reception. He's brought down right around the 18-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Come on. Let's go. We make a play. Make a stand, G.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Completed. And he dropped him in the open field. Not much on the pass play, but they got the first down.
And really, as an offense, what you want to try to do is stay on the field as long as possible. As long as your defense is on the bench, that other team's offense is on the bench as well.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Roger. Hey, regular. Yeah. Loosen. Stay outside him.
Throws off his back foot. They picked it off. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Rivers looking to throw on first down. Brings this one in. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Tomlinson gets the ball left side. And they get him at the 46-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. Looking to throw. Guns it to the middle. Had his hands on it and dropped it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Rivers drops back. Looks down the field. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. A dive, the lone back. Indianapolis changing their play. He needs to make a decision. He couldn't hang on to it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
They're changing the play.
Tennessee. Crack, T, crack. Close well. Don't give him a yard. Here we go.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 20. Gain of less than a yard, and that makes it third down. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Adjustment at the line now.
Reset. Regular. Screen here, Quan, screen. We stop the run first. Clean, look. They never quit, fellas.
Drops back. Passes it out. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler. arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Same thing. Watch the back. Got the back.
Loco White.
You got close one. Hey, don't lose your bite. Left, 21.
They'll go with the run once again. Hit and drop behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Buffalo. Come on. Right. Come on, y'all watch those quick out. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Move up.
Defense is getting pressure. Jammer knocks it away. And not a good throw that time. He forced it right into coverage.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Hey, man, let's go. Opposite. Right. Hey, watch this, man. Let's go.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 48-yard line. And that pass was moved.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Watch the run now. Mirror. Get it back. Toby 32. Come on now. Let's go. Hey, watch the sideline.
He rolls out to the right. And it's completed. Knocked out around the 35-yard line.
Reggie Wayne has really developed into a big play receiver. I think when he first got in the league, he was a little bit more of the possession guy, but he has a nice release off the line of scrimmage, good moves down the field, and the ability now to really change the game with some big plays.
Looking to throw. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Second down now following the incomplete pass. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. Adai lines up as the single back. Calls this one at the line. Indianapolis motions right.
Stay right. Come on, B. Hey, inside. Yeah, come watch.
Manning drops back. Dumps it out right. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
I need. Hey, watch the sideline. Watch the switch. Get off, baby, get off. Right, goes right. Here we go, Tim.
Drops back to pass. And the defender intercepts it. A great individual effort by the defender to pick that pass off.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
Right. Luke 45. Luke 45. Come on. Come on, lock him down. Run it up.
Nice play fake. Knocked away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Hey, don't get that ball out. Watch the hard count. Tiger. Switch.
Rivers drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Is there for the catch. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Under. Let's go get it. Solid, close line.
Tackled at the 40.
I really don't know what else to say about LaDainian Tomlinson. This guy is obviously one of the best football players in the game today, one of the best in the history of the game because of his ability to make moves in small areas. When you watch him run, especially watching from behind, his ability to make people miss in the hole is simply phenomenal. There's only been a handful of guys like him in the history of the league.
Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
2 minutes left in the half. Second down and 5. Ball on the 35.
Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all. Wake up, guys. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's roll. Scatter. Come on now. Blue 45. Close right.
Play action. All kinds of pressure. What a shot. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Drops back to pass. Gets it off. He leaps. It's caught. He's brought down around the 13-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Rivers doesn't like what he sees. Looking to throw. Surveys the field. Short throw to the left. Brought down at the 4. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
One first down after another.
I know NFL fans love seeing the big plays, but NFL coaches love seeing exactly what's going on now with this offense. 6 first downs on this drive. Their defense is resting on the bench. This is picture perfect.
Second down.
They're crowding the line. The defense is changing their play.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on, G.
Rivers drops back. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And that was a poor decision on the part of the quarterback.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway.
They'll throw on first down. He throws right. Wide open, and he can't hang on. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Indianapolis changing their play. Back to throw. He needs to make a decision. And they get him at the 31.
One of the things that really impresses me about Reggie Wayne is his intelligence. You can tell that he really reads defenses. He understands the nuances of what the defense is trying to do to him, and he has a great communication skill with his quarterback. They are just on the same page, and they make defenses pay all the time.
Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time. Drops back to pass. Throws it. He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 17. They go to their hurry-up offense. This offense has really stalled their last 2 trips to the red zone. San Diego changing their play. Drops back, moves to his right. There for the catch. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal.
Number 0 is successful.
Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Good distance on the kick. Rushing, fields it at the goal line. At the 30, at the 40, dropped at the 42. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Colts 9, the Chargers 6. Nice kick, plenty of distance. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. A dive is the single setback. The Colts changing their play at the line. Drops back on 1st down. He rolls out to the right. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 42. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Indianapolis uses motion. Throws a bullet. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Mirror. Hard count. Chain. Omaha. Rigo.
He drops back. Throws it short with the catch. Tackled at the 31. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Manning hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. 3 yards there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
96 minutes. Let's go, D. Jam free. Wide. Kid, you all right? You got close wide. Watch the back. Whoever got the back.
He drops back, looks down the field, and he caught it. He's brought down at the 22. He was looking to the right the whole time, finding his man for a pretty good gain.
So many times in offenses now, we see them reading only one half of the field. That time he stayed off to his right side, went through the progressions, and found the open guy.
Big play, D.
Throws left. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive.
Sure, Peyton Manning has a great arm and he knows how to read defenses and all that, but I think the thing that really goes unnoticed sometimes about Peyton Manning is his competitive streak. When you talk to Peyton Manning, it is all about football and it's with an enthusiasm that's infectious.
The kick is up, and the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. For 4. Once again, we'll talk to remind you this game brought to you with Fox and EA Sports. The backfield is an offside formation.
Left call. 45. Right.
Feeds it to the back. He makes his way to about the 38.
LaDainian Tomlinson is just a star. There's just no other way to put it. This guy, when he gets in the open field, is like an Olympic sprint champion. But what most people miss is his ability in little tight areas to make multiple people miss and not lose any speed. I haven't seen many people like him that can be so quick in a tight area and re-accelerate so fast.
Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Play 3, man. 48. We got Bark. 48. Tiger. Go. Hey, defense, get low.
He'll get the call again. And they get him at the 45. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Play action. Defense is getting pressure. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. What happened to the protection on this one, Chris?
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops, get that ball out of there quickly.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Fielded at the 19. Brought down around the 36-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Watch the ball. Empty.
Throws it out. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Screen here, Paul, screen. Charlie, 19. Come on, let's go. Hey, watch his leg. Hey, come on. Tango off the top. Come on.
Fakes the run. And he catches it. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down and medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Fourth down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit. The Colts are lining up to punt this one away. Smith to punt. He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Looks to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. He's brought down at the 35. Excellent execution on the slant, led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 35. Gain of under a yard, and so it'll be third down. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Toby 32, come on now. Viking Blizzard. Chris Clark. Luke 45. Tennessee. Luke 45. Let's play ball. Touch. Hey, don't get that ball off.
Fakes the run. Makes the reception. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 49-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He drops back. Fires it left. And the pass is knocked away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Profanity in any form will not be tolerated.
Scatter. Reload.
Tomlinson takes the give. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up third down. That brings up another third down attempt. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. Chambers was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Into the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. 2 tight end set. Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Reset. Ace.
Rifles it out there. Tackled at the 31. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
A dive is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. He's changing things up.
Don't give him a yard. Come on, man. Hit it. Roll it low. 10. Now. Let's make this run, baby. Reload.
Here's the halfback. He fights forward to about the 33. A dive gains around 3 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Let's get it. Dre's line. Rush.
Drops back to pass. Can't complete it. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
Let's go quick game. 44 press. Regular.
A dive on the handoff. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
But not against this defense. You know, the way the rules are these days, that if you don't have confidence to throw the ball in that situation, you probably don't have much confidence in your quarterback.
He punts it. Rolls, fields it at the 24. He's only able to muster a few yards out of the return.
Yeah, that's not the most impressive return I've ever seen, but at least he didn't lose any yardage. He didn't fumble the football. At least your punt return man's not getting you beat in this game.
Go get it. Hey, watch the sideline. Green 88. Hey, watch the sideline. Friday. Here we go.
Nice play fake. Scans the field. Had his hands on it and dropped it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
San Diego comes to the line with 3 wide.
48. Let's go now. Let's go right.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. It's picked off. And they get him at the 47-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Manning adjusts the play at the line. First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here we go. No, you're good. Watch the run.
Back to pass. Strong throw. Tackled right around the 16-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Come on, let's go. Who you playing, fellas? Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Roll. Now let's see what they get. Base.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 15. A dive comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. A dive lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Hey, stay safe. Toby 32. Come on now, let's go. We got close up.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
And that defense is getting a little excited down there.
That's it.
Encroachment. Defense.
Let's go get ours.
Repeat first down.
There we go.
Indianapolis changing their play.
96 minutes. Let's go. Left, 21.
Manning back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The tight end just showed he can do more than just block out there.
Well, defensively, the hardest part is you have to attack the run here, and so sometimes those tight ends can just sneak out for a touchdown.
Kick is up. Point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. Runs over tacklers. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The offense will take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay inside right here. Luke 45. Luke 45. Hey, watch the screen. Block 99 Philly.
Tomlinson gets the carry. He's hammered in the backfield. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Right, goes right. Green 88. Green 88. Bring that action, baby.
Back to throw. Not much time to throw. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Cyphers awaits the snap. Punts it, and he got a good one here. He fields it at the 17. How about the coverage there? First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers. And they motion a guy to the right. Gives it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Come on.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Clark is the motion man.
Keep coming. Right. Close right. Watch the hard count.
Inside give. Tackled around the 37-yard line. 3 yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Indianapolis using an audible.
Same thing. Watch the reverse. Get off, baby. Get off. Lift it. Down. Middle. Let's go.
Manning dropping back. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 42. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
2 tight end set.
Let's stop it right now.
Changes the play.
Reset it. Boom. 20. Switch. I need. Let's roll. Get out. We gotta watch the ball, y'all. Let's hot then. Quick games, 44 screw.
Again, he'll get the call. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. They needed the first on that play, and he delivered.
Nice run on third down that time. Boy, you can tell the confidence they have in this running back. They're going to feed him the ball in difficult situations, and he came through there.
From their own 46-yard line. Adai lines up as the single back. Manning doesn't like what he sees. Back to throw. He throws it. It's picked. Brought down around the 40-yard line. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 39. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. He fakes it. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 8. The tight end came up with a nice catch that time.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Tiger.
There's a play fake. And the back has some running room. Knocked out of bounds at the 1.
They go at their own pace. Who needed it?
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Gets in for the touchdown. And so he takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Great kick here. Rushing, fields it at the 2. Dropped at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He may have changed things up. Manning hands it off. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 30. A dive, the lone back. Changes the play at the line.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Hey, play the run. Let's go now. Let's go. Right. Turn over deep.
Drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. It's dropped. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Indianapolis goes with the ace set here. He may have changed things up.
Wide. 56. Let's get off this field, man. Watch the switch. Bounce.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the left. They tackle him for a loss. They lose 4 on that one.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 49. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. Nice play fake. Catch is made. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Rivers will look to throw. It's completed. He's brought down at the 35. So the completion goes for about 5 yards and a first down.
If you have a quarterback and a receiver that can execute those slant routes, it's almost impossible for a defense to stop that.
They go with a run. He doesn't get back to the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Looking to throw. He's running out of time. Brings it in. Brought down at the 21. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Tomlinson gets the ball, and he will lose yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
The Chargers use motion. Rivers hasn't missed yet. He needs to make a decision. Mathis gets his hand on it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. In and out of his hands. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Kading can bring his team within a touchdown. The kick is up. It's got the distance. He's got it. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
And here's the kick. He takes it at the 4. And he gets brought down hard. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Manning is in the shotgun. He has 2 tight ends in the offense. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Left call. Regular. Watch the flank.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass that goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Watch the ball.
A dive fumble. They get the turnover. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. Wow, that was a great way to pick up 6 points.
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
This kick should knot things up. The kick is up. It's good. Here's the kick. Rushing from the 3. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Manning steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Indianapolis changing their play.
Play 3, man. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Hey, empty. Stand loud. Go. Come on, D.
A dive gets the call. It's a loose ball. The end dives on the ball. What a huge time to lose the ball.
What a shift in the fortunes of this game. Just when we started to think, One team's in control. They're going in for the go-ahead score, and now we have to completely flip it upside down and give it to the other team.
Rivers hands it off. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Come on, go. 48, let's go. 48. Hey, I like the run. Let's get it.
Setting up play action. And he goes down. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Fumble. The defense dives on the ball. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Just about the time you think you've seen everything. Oh my goodness, how can you fumble in that situation?
The offense will start at the 13. Manning steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back. They're changing the play. Here's the give. He's brought down at about the 9-yard line, and he picked up about 4 on the halfback delay. They're now threatening inside the 10. The Colts come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Manning doesn't like what he sees. He gets another carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Indianapolis using an audible. Back to throw. With the hard throw out to his left. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal with their eyes squarely on the lead. They're packed in tight on the line. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Let's get off. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him around the 1-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Indianapolis lines up in a goal line set. They're changing the play.
Tennessee. Hey, watch this, man. Look. Close up on the right. We up. Hey, watch the screen.
Hand off to the right. He lost yardage on the play. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Reset. We'll make this run, baby. Let's go. Come on.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they didn't get it. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. So, it's 4th down, and this one is a chip shot about 19 yards out. And it splits the uprights. He put that one right through the upright. He kicks it. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Gates is the motion man. He needs to get rid of it. Defender gets his hand on it. Manu Maliuna was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They hand it off. Brought down right around the 30-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that makes it 3rd down. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back. Short pass to his left. He's dropped at about the 41. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Tomlinson gets the ball. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Rivers lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Again with the run. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They line up in an I. Tackled at the 49-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the 1st down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
2 tight end formation this time. Again with the carry. Short. Turnover on downs. They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line. Indianapolis comes out with 2 tight ends. The Colts changing their play at the line. The halfback with the carry. And they get him around the 48-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Manning adjusts the play at the line. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. A dive gets about 4 yards on the play. The Colts come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Calling an audible. Throws while on the run. Cromartie gets his hand on it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
punts it. It'll go out at the 22-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Tomlinson gets the call. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. 2-yard gain. That brings up second down. They line up at the 24. 2 minutes left in the ball game. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Gates takes off to the left side. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. No completion. They brought pressure with the blitz, and it worked to perfection.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Rivers set to go to the air. Throws on the run. Tackled at the 39-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Brought down with only one man to beat. How about that completion?
Boy, did that quarterback stand in there firm that time. He knew the pressure was coming. He knew he was going to get hit. He didn't care. Took advantage for a big play.
Drops back. And they're coming after him. Defender tips it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Hard count, hard count. Blue 45. Blue 45.
He fakes it. Gets the pass away. And he reverses direction. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
San Diego lines up in a double tight set. Back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. They take the lead. Tight end scored that time and with authority.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
So they're ready for the extra point. It's good. San Diego holds a 4-point lead. Under a minute left. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. It's crunch time. This offense has less than a minute to drive the ball downfield and get the ball in the end zone. And this is winding up to be a great finish.
You gotta love it. Here we go. A touchdown will win it for the offense. A stop wins it for the defense. Here it is.
They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Clark gains a handful of yards on that reception. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Moves to his right. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 34. They get about 7 yards on the pass and pick up a first down.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
And they get him at the 45. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Manning drops back, looks down the field, and he hasn't missed a pass yet. That tackle just sealed the deal. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Chargers 30, the Colts 26.